Boof.
I don't want to dance.
I'll dance on the wall. So since it's early in my training block right now, I'm not too worried about board climbing too much yet, because that's like really pretty intense and more specialized. But we've been setting a lot of really good training problems, and it's just good to find that flow kind of early in the season, early in the training, doing more jumping around, heel hooks, toe hooks, like all the skill-based climbing. And that's really what I've been doing lately, is starting with the fingers, kind of more structured, and then going to the walls and just playing around. Basically like active play, like playing on the wall but trying really hard. But it happens to be that like I actually have 2 problems I set that I'd like to try to climb today that are quite hard, as hard as anything I would do on the boards. So it's kind of cool, but they're very much more involved. So it mimics rock climbing a lot more than the board will. So I think early in the training season, it's just nice while you're ramping up your finger strength to kind of balance it a little bit with a little bit, I don't want to call it softer climbing, but more flowy climbing. And then as I transition closer to rock season, I'll do maybe a little bit less fingerboard and a bit more like structured training on like a board, like the tension board, just to like feel a little tighter on small holds and stuff like that, and just really lock into that type of power. But it's a slow progression right now. So today's mostly about fun, dynamic, explosive climbing, and just kind of getting into the comp style, the gym style a little bit. Yeah, so.
It's not happening.
It's a nice problem. Very French, very Arcos. Yeah. Push, push. Yeah.
Oh, that
Big
was
foot.
scary.
Big one. I know, like that? Yeah. Little French beta right there. The crux really is like, you get this bad thing, and you have the dead point to this really bad pinch in the roof. And it's like super important to keep your foot on. That's kind of the struggle here. Pretty bad. Probably rest like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So it's pretty rapid fire actually. Like if I was on rock, you know, I could rest a half an hour, you know, and like chill, take a bite. But since I'm just condensing it, and really just the focus is to get training out of this and not ascend, you know? Especially like I've done the boulder, so I kind of know I can do it, but I'm trying to condense it into a short period of time. So it makes it, I just try to challenge myself and like limit the amount of time on a climb. So it's like that execution mindset, like I only get a few tries. This is the other hard one. It's not as hard as that last one, but it's still pretty hard. But also I've been setting the goal tags here, which is our hardest level in the gym, and they're all like 8B or harder. So maybe this one was V12, V8A plus, but they're pretty all really hard. So it's like any level below that, you're just like, oh, I can climb again. A little bummed. Man, the other one's hard, I think. I thought this one was really hard on Tuesday, but man, the other one's so much harder. Voila. All right, I think we did a good amount of volume. Getting kind of tired, so. But yeah, this is kind of how the sessions have been. Like, we'll do some stuff after this that you probably won't see. Just kind of muscular strength a little bit, just to stay healthy. But this is kind of what I've been focusing on lately. And as I transition, like I said, then I'll kind of move back into boards a bit just to get the really raw power. But I've been loving, like, as the session went on, I felt like I found the flow a bit more and not the brute power. Like, it was a little rusty at first. It's like that every session, and then I start to like flow a little bit and I don't feel the fatigue as much. So yeah, I've been kind of going with that mentality. And then with things like the really hard black, I've been trying to limit the attempts to have this performance mindset. You know, I could have spent an hour on it or whatever, longer, and really got it to where I could do it again. But then I'm like, maybe I'll come in next session and see if I could do it in 1, 2, or 3 tries, you know, and just kind of limit that amount of attempts so I have that performance mindset a little bit. So that's the little bit of harder training that I'm doing during these, but the rest is pretty fun. Yeah, so, whew. All right, we'll see you around in